Wednesday, October 11th, 1:20 p.m. New York time. Good afternoon. Middle of the week. Let's do a update what's currently happened since the start of Monday. Well, for today, looking on the left side, the major stock indexes are mixed. Green, red, and a bunch of them are inside candles for the day. See these yellow highlighted areas? That lets me know for the day, we have not taken out the high or low of the prior day. Looking down here on the 11 stock sectors on the S&P 500, mixed, red, green, as well as 7 of them haven't taken out the high or low of the prior day. And down here, the watch list of the Magnificent 7, mixed, green, red, and one of them being Tesla hasn't taken out the high or low of the prior day. So we see this yellow here, yellow price levels, and the stock symbols to the left. It simply means that period of time and decided what it wants to do. Yep. First, we'll look at the S&P 500 futures, and we're going to have 3 grids. Far right is the weekly, the middle is the daily, and the left is the 4-hour. 5 days of the 4-hour. So looking at first on the weekly, S&P 500 futures, green, higher high, higher low. Yep. Since the beginning of this week, the end of last week, been bullish, been putting bullish trades on here using put spreads, options down here. On the daily chart here, same thing, been doing it since day 1 of this week. Put spreads. There are options that expire this week. Some of them were 0 DT, expiring the same day. On the 4-hour, this was past Friday. Big strong trade single right here. And again, for the week, yesterday being the high for the week here, inside candle, 4-hour. Look at that consolidation and reverse. Again, this is the low of the week. It's the high of the week. It's just a natural retracement of here. Again, using the option spreads, you have a 70% chance of success versus outright buying directional. Go on to the next financial instrument. 10-year yields. On the far right, sorry. Current candle's red. Already took out the low of last week. And for the daily, been trending down lower lows, lower highs. Went short yesterday, bearish. Again, using bear call spreads. Short strikes up here. And look at that, big wick on the bottom there, testing a prior demand zone as expected. And on the 4-hour, since Friday, look at that retest up there. That 4-hour, we retested it, filled inside candle, break, nice trigger for a short. Yep. Again, S&P 500, I have bullish positions in, and the 10-year yield, I have bearish positions in. They have gains on both of them. Let's go on to the next. US dollar. The week, low, lower high, red. Same with the daily. Look at that, made a new low. And the 4-hour, since Friday, look at that huge volatility. Sold off, dollar went down lower. Big consolidation. So majority of my day trades this week, as well as last week, were in the euro. Euro trades inverse from the dollar. Let's go on to the next. Now we're looking at commodity. Crude oil. Inside candle of the week. Not a surprise. Yep, tested the midpoint right there. And I need to update this down here. It's not so valid anymore. Let's remove that. It did work. It's that short time frame. They're not permanent, just temporary trade signals. And look at that big wick on top of that weekly candle already rejecting midpoint. And here looking at daily, midpoint on the daily. Look, we went down, gapped up, filled the close above it, and retracement. Nice day trade opportunities on these. And on the 4-hour, Friday, last Friday, market close, and not surprised, the real event that's occurring right now in the Middle East. We had crude oil gap up Sunday night, and went a little bit higher there, consolidation, and dumped. On to the next financial instrument. Another commodity, but now we look at the metals, gold. Big wedge, broke below it, and continue going below it here. Test it midpoint right here. Demand zone. And again, not surprised we got a pump up here. See how it works out if it goes up here. Potential another trade idea. On the daily, same thing. Sunday nights, gapped up, went above this area, which is very important. Let's open it up to show you on the daily. All the way back here, that big green candle. Huge trading range, almost all green body, broke above this consolidation, above huge volume, above average volume. Very important to me that was. We want to be expecting we're going to come down and retest the bottom, at least the minimum, the high. And going all the way over here, that's what happened. We tested the bottom, broke below it, went down into this prior demand zone, which was much more important. Again, they were both important, but this one had the better opportunity because there was a lot of resting there. Went down here, rested, and it popped. So let's remove this. It already did its activity. I'll update it a little bit more. Extend it out. Yep, extend it out a little bit more. Boy, struggled real. Got a lot of work to do here. Let's fix that later. There we go. Come back to that later. And on the 4-hour, Friday closed here. Sunday gapped up. No surprise. And look at that. A lot of momentum to the upside, but it may be getting tired and needs to rest soon. Let's go on to the next financial instrument. Natural gas, again, another commodity, and it's energy. Been bullish this, been trading a lot of times on this one. Have a lot of positions open. Short puts, which is a bullish strategy. Look at that. Momentum continue going higher. Very strong. For the current week, red, but higher high, higher low. And daily chart, look at that consolidation. Huge wick went down there, tested that. Nice. Might be another opportunity. See how it closes to do, or could do it now. Selling again, naked puts on UNG. Look at that. Nice 4-hour candle right there. Nice rejection on the 4 hours. So Friday, consolidation went down there. Yep. Just again, I would look at UNG for selling naked puts. Good idea. And with strikes lower. And let's go to the next commodity. Metals, silver. Inside candle for a week. A bullish pin bar down there. Nice. Prior week. And daily momentum's to the upside, but much weaker. Really small candles, big wicks on the top and bottom. A lot of indecision there. And the 4-hour. Big pumps on the upside. So retracements look nice there. Go on to the next financial instrument. Crypto, Bitcoin. The week red, lower low, lower high. Got it? Crypto is trading down. The equity market is outperforming it. Equity market being the stock market. And look at the weekly chart, the dailies here. We broke below it. Nice opportunity, been that bearish to a bearish spread. Bear call spread. Bearish. And for the week, massive consolidation here on the 4-hour. And then we dumped. Let's cue in the euro. And we know the euro is doing the inverse. Here's the weekly on the far right. Last week was the low of the year. Bullish pin bar. Bottom of a trend. Nice. Daily. Right here. Current making a higher high, higher low. Broke above this consolidation and rejected it. Yep, extended over. Midpoint right there. Makes sense. Midpoint dump. But I will not be trading it short as a swing trade. Let's look at intraday. Oh, a lot of mixed singles here. Yep. Again, I will not be putting a swing trade on this yet. So most of these trade ideas are not complicated. Again, situation awareness, us Patreon members get this information first. The link is below.